How's it going, everyone? The PlayStation Store is running its Tokyo Game Show sale. I'm here to do a final video covering it as it is ending tomorrow. I believe tomorrow it'll be running all day, and then 3 a.m. Eastern time it'll be wrapping up. But we got one final video here. We got 20 games, 5 of them under $3, 15 of them under $2. A lot of these are lower key games I have not played. You guys get the idea. We're gonna go bang, bang, bang and go through them very quickly because, again, 20 games on this list. I don't know what possessed me to just look through the PlayStation Store of under $3 and $2 games, but I was just like, oh, that looks pretty good, that looks pretty decent, that was reviewed pretty well, so I was like, whatever, let's just go through a lot of them, and again, quickly go through all of them. Alright, let's start off with the under $3 games. Red Faction 2, the classic, is 85% off for $224. This is a PS2 on PS4, classic and obviously playable on PlayStation 5. You know, I'm more of a Red Faction guy when it comes to the newer age Red Faction games, and when I say newer age, I mean Red Faction hasn't put out a new game in quite a while, but Red Faction 2 is a beloved classic, so a lot of you guys can check that out. Super cheap. Evergate, 75% off for $249. It's a game that's received pretty damn well. The game notes, wield your soul flame, unleash extraordinary powers, and dive into the touching story of two kindred spirits, guide the childlike soul key on a journey through the beautiful and haunting afterlife in this unique 2D puzzle platformer. $2.49 on that. SteamWorld Dig 2 is $2.99 for its base price, $1.99 if you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber. This is a game that I've talked about a lot, and SteamWorld Dig 2 is a fantastic Metroidvania that I highly recommend you guys to check out. Great art style, great gameplay mechanics, and as a Metroidvania, pretty well done all in all, and again, really good price point for that. Next up, we have Swordship, which is 85% off for $2.99. A futuristic lightning-fast dodge 'em up, which flips the script on the traditional arcade shooter. Turn both the tide of battle and enemies on themselves by dodging, weaving, and diving your way through an onslaught of enemies hell-bent on tearing your swordship apart. Takes a spin on the bullet hell mechanics, and it pushes you to make a split-second decision that'll either bring you glorious victory against tyranny, injustice, and become a symbol of hope to the banished, or see your unsung heroics sink to the bottom of the sea. Vibrant visuals, and that's available for $2.99, $1.99 if you are a Plus subscriber. Then we have GUNMAN CLIVE HD Collection. Jump and shoot your way across diverse and challenging levels and fight massive bosses. GUNMAN CLIVE is an old-school side-scrolling action platformer game set in the Old West. Bring out your inner cowboy and get ready for some real gunslinger action. That is on sale for $2.49, so you can check that out. And those are the 5 games I wanted to mention that are under $3. The under $3 options are really kind of slim in this sale. A lot of the good ones are under $5, and we covered that. But with that being said, under $2 now. A lot of games under $2. Shyness the Lightning Kingdom is available for $1.99. An action RPG that takes you on a journey across a universe on the verge of collapse. Join Chado and his companion on their flying ship as they travel between celestial islands in the wake of the devastated planet. After crash landing on a hostile island, you quickly find yourself in the middle of a conflict spanning multiple kingdoms. However, thanks to Chado's newfound ability to communicate with the Shyness, a mysterious spirit imbued with magic, this explosive situation might find a peaceful outcome. Face off against dangerous enemies in hyper-dynamic fights, mixing magic with traditional fighting game mechanics. Gain experience to evolve your characters and learn exciting new skills and spells as well. $1.99 for Shyness the Lightning Kingdom. Next up, we have Ken Follett's The Pillars of Earth, 90% off for $1.99 here. It retells the story of the village of Kingsbridge in a whole new way. Play as Jack, Alenia, and Philip and change the events of the book through exploration, decision-making, and dialogues. 12th century England in the time of great poverty and war. The people of a small town begin construction of a cathedral. In their struggle for safety and to survive, lives intertwine. Philip the monk becomes prior of Kingsbridge. Jack is raised in the woods by his outlawed mother, and his apprenticeship as a stonesman paves his way to become a master builder. Together with the disgraced noblewoman Alenia, they begin the construction of one of the greatest cathedrals England will ever see. A narrative-based game, $1.99 for Ken Follett's The Pillars of Earth. Foreclosed, 90% off for $1.99. I will say this, I was following this game leading up to its release, and I love the comic book aesthetic of this game. Totally gave me vibes of like Infamous and that game's, you know, comic book cutscenes. Unfortunately, the game wasn't received incredibly well. It's a narrative-driven action-adventure title set in a cyberpunk world with action, suspense, and experimental augmentations. Follow the story of Evan Kopnos. His identity recently foreclosed, stripped of his job, his brain implants and his access to the city blockchain. He must now escape before his identity and implants are auctioned off. High-tech combat and slick cyberpunk action is noted. That is available for just $1.99. Next up, we have Silence, 90% off for $1.49. Join Noah and Rennie on their exciting journey through Silence, where an emotionally gripping story of contrast between serenity and danger unfolds. To meet fascinating and likable characters like Spot, the magical caterpillar who helps Noah and Rennie on their way through Silence, and witness when the siblings discover that the only thing that can save them is the love for each other. $1.49 for Silence. Next up, we have Skully, 80% off for $1.99. Hop, skip, and roll your way to victory. Dodge obstacles across the island of Skully, a skull reanimated by the power of magical clay. Adapt to your environment, transform into 3 distinct forms to overcome challenges and defeat enemies, traverse a mysterious island, and explore a compelling story as well. Skully is available for $1.99. Next up, we have This War of Mine, the Little Ones, 90% off for $1.99. Now, this is a game that I've talked up ad nauseum. 11-Bit Studios did a phenomenal job in creating an incredibly emotionally gripping war story that doesn't have you playing as some overpowered soldier or anything like that. Nothing wrong with that, but this is telling a different kind of story that has you go through the gritty realities and the gritty horrors of what war really is. A realistic and engaging experience inspired by real-life events. Make unforgiving and emotionally repercussive life-or-death decisions and craft items such as weaponry, beds, stoves, toys, and more. Tackle randomized or predefined scenarios. Experience a war through the eyes of a child. This War of Mine, the Little Ones is available for $1.99. Next up, we have Sclash, $1.99 on that. A plug-and-play 2D samurai fighting game full of tension where one hit is enough to kill. It's a hand-drawn samurai in beautiful painted settings and fight your opponent in epic solemn duels. A fast-paced, easy to pick up, but hard to master 2D fighting samurai title full of tension where one hit is enough to kill. Play as hand-drawn samurais in beautiful painted settings and choose between 5 characters and battle offline and online in 16 stages. Sclash is available for just $1.99. Next up, we have Hotline Miami, 80% off for $1.99. I mean, Hotline Miami is a classic that a lot of you guys have played, but a lot of you guys may have missed out on it on the basis that if you're a little bit younger and, you know, it's just a game I think a lot of people ended up missing at this stage of the game. You know, it's not one of those absolutely heralded lower key downloadable titles that everybody talks up these days, but it's an over-the-top action game that's blood and guts and pixel graphics, so it's not really all that gruesome, but hard-boiled gunplay and skull-crushing close combat. I will also say great visual style, great soundtrack, great throwback aesthetics there, and for $1.99, great pickup there. Next up, we have Kill la Kill IF, 90% off for $1.99. Now, I'm not a big Kill la Kill guy. It's not something that I ever really got into, but I know a lot of people that are super into it and really did enjoy it. It's the critically acclaimed 2013 anime that shook the streets. Kill la Kill finally makes a comeback as an action fighting game. Play as Satsuki, Ryoko, and more, and indulge in the alternate story that'll draw you deeper into the vivid and action-filled world of Kill la Kill and Kill la Kill IF. Available for just $1.99. Next up, we have Figment, which is $1.99, 99 cents if you're a Plus subscriber. A musical action adventure set in the recess of the human mind. Welcome to the world of Figment, a strange and surreal world at a place filled with our deepest thoughts, urges, and memories, populated by the many voices we hear in our heads. This mind has been quiet and calm for many years, but something has changed. New thoughts have started to emerge, taking the shape of nightmarish creatures who spread fear wherever they go. Figment is available for $1.99. Next up, we have Cel Damage HD, 80% off for $1.99. Cel Damage HD is the definitive local multiplayer game, so just add a couch and have a blast with your friends and family. Master the single-player mode to get a leg up on the competition. 30-plus cartoon weapons, 10 unique characters, 13 arenas, 3 game modes, 3 platform cross-save as well. You can take it on the PlayStation Vita. Dig up the Vita and take Cel Damage HD wherever you go. $1.99 for that on sale. Next up, we do have SteamWorld Dig 1, which is $1.49. 99 cents if you're a Plus subscriber. I will say SteamWorld Dig 2 is without a doubt the better game, but a platforming mining adventure with a strong Metroidvanian influence. Take the role of Rusty, a lone mining steambot, and he arrives at an old mining town in great need. A rich world of steam-driven robots. Explore an underground world full of secrets and uncover the remnants of human civilization, and buying it does get you the Vita version as well, so, you know, you can expand your Vita library with this as well. Next up, we got Pinstripe, 92% off for $1.19. 6 hauntingly beautiful levels of hell. Use your slingshot to fight your way through the bizarre beasts and interesting puzzles. Hang out with your family pet George and sniff out clues as you listen to an immersive and unique soundtrack written by the game's creator. That's available for just $1.19. A Valley is available for $1.79, a first-person adventure unlike any other. Hidden deep within a remote region of the Rocky Mountains, you find yourself bewildered within the secluded valley with the power of a recently discovered leaf suit that's leap effortlessly through air functionality. Run and jump your way through beautiful forests, dangerous ruins, and vast environments as well, all while utilizing the power to control life and death. Valley is available for $1.79, and lastly, we have Steel Rats, which is $1.49 as its base price, 49 cents if you're a Plus subscriber. Become one of the Steel Rats and wreck and ride through hordes of enemies, switching between 4 unique characters as you wreak havoc with the ultimate killing machine, your flame-spewing, saw-bladed motorcycle, infusing 2.5D stunt bike racing action with precise platforming and intense vehicle combat. That is available for just 49 cents in the deluxe edition, 74 cents on that if you do want to pick that up. But that is going to do it for me. Again, a lot of deals at a super cheap price point. Check them all out for yourself. Links in the description box below. And as always, thank you for watching our coverage of the Tokyo Game Show sale. The next sale will be right around the corner, probably tomorrow, so be on lock on that. That'll do it for me. Your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.